All right, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I haven't been on Twitch in a very long time, but I'm back. And every single day, I promise the fairies in my court that I will sing them 4 songs. And so you guys, what you were hearing before was my daily piano. I release those every single day. I flow. Those are my like improvisational flows. Fairy time is for singing and practicing my singing skills. You know what? We'll start with Diana Ross since it's up there. That's where we left off yesterday. This is from The Land Before Time. If we hold on together, or at least my take on it, I'm working on it. These are lyrics and chords. Do, 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 do. You can just look them up on Ultimate Guitar. It's just when you start playing with them, don't always trust what it says because sometimes you'll follow these and you'll be like, that doesn't sound quite right. Trust your ear and then like F around and like move things and be like, that's what it should be. And then just like make note. They're usually just like off by like, because sometimes people are mishearing inversions. So they'll call something like a G and they'll say it's G, but really they meant E minor because it was an inverted E minor that's rooted on G and they're hearing, if that makes sense. But like I always say, trial and error. I'm a self-taught pianist and I'm teaching myself to sing better. And here we go. This is my warm-up song. It's not going to be the best. So here we go. Don't lose your way with each passing day. You've come so far, don't throw it away. Live believing, dreams of weaving, wonders are waiting to start. Live your story, faith, hope, and glory. Oh, to the truth in your heart. If we hold on together, I know our dreams will never die. Dreams see us through to forever, where clouds roll by. For you and I, souls in the wind must learn how to bend. Seek out a star, hold on to the end. Valley, mountain, there is a fountain, washes our tears all away. Worlds are swaying, someone is praying. Please let us come home to stay. If we hold on together, I know our dreams will dark, we'll feel the light warm our hearts. Everyone, then back to the original. If we hold on together, I know our dreams will never die. Dreams see us through to forever, as high as souls can fly, where clouds roll by for you and I. Oh, I love that song. Making me, I made myself do it, but doing a keychain song, Diana Ross for the warm-up. Oy. That should be like second or third song after warming up. I should have started with this one. The Killing Moon. Oh boy. And I don't know if any of you guys watch. Hey, there's that show Yellow Jackets, and they do it in that one scene when they start like, you know, oh, I don't want to spoil it, but that one scene, they actually play this song and they do it as a waltz because it's normally an 80s song, you know, under blue moon I saw you, so soon you'll take me, and it's a like, but they do it as like this like dark waltz, and I love it. So I'm going to do it that way. Blue moon, I saw you, so soon you'll take me up in your arms, too late to beg you or cancel it, though I know it must be the killing time. Unwillingly mine, fate up against your will, through the thick and thin, he will wait until you give yourself to him. In starlit nights I saw you, so cruelly you kissed me, your lips a magic world, your sky all hung with jewels, the killing moon will come too soon. Fate up against your will, through the thick and thin, he will wait until I just realized, whoops, no. Where's the button? The right button. No, that one. My thumb is hitting the wrong thing. There we go. I realized I'm doing this thing to test out my live streaming, so I took down my video way down, like 2 more steps down for lower quality to favor the audio. And I got this free plugin on OBS that lets you multi-stream. It just takes a long time because you gotta like set everything up and get all your stream keys for every single thing locked in. And so I'm multi-streaming on my computer to Patreon, to Twitch, and to my YouTube, and then my phone has output for the audio board for TikTok. And I forgot to, because I just realized it was on made like backwards piano. Like it's really weird. It's like a thing. Like I know it's like the mirror, but it just looks so weird when the piano has the low notes on the right and the high notes on the left. And my brain's like, whoa, what? Left-handed backwards piano. So I just flipped it over there on TikTok. And so those of you who are just joining me, it's fairy time. I play piano every single day for my whole life. I just obsess about it. I just love it. And I taught myself how to play piano, and I started singing a lot more when I learned ukulele, and I never thought I'd be able to sing and play piano at the same time, and I'm getting better and better at it, and now I just have to get better at maintaining my pitch and controlling my breath. And that's what I'm working on. Oh gosh, okay, so now we're gonna go on to some, is it Andy Williams? This is Seminole Wind. Lucas, he's on my Patreon. He actually worked with me in the pathology lab. I work in sciences for plants with mycology, plant pathology, and biology. And there was another contract lab technician that I used to work with named Lucas, and he plays bass guitar. And we went to open mic in Northfield at this place called The Grand. And before he moved out of Minnesota, and yeah, last I heard he was in Florida. And I was like, we're gonna make sure you get that bass guitar, and he got that bass guitar. He still plays his bass, and every time I think about this song Seminole Wind, I remember he was telling me that I'm like, oh yeah, they did an open jam for Seminole Wind, and oh boy, it was a doozy. And yeah, it's one of those songs where it's easy to lose. To get out of the pocket and then find yourself back into it when you're jamming with others, because it's got a weird, what is it? Like, that's basically the whole song. 4 chord progressions, you know, and learning cover songs, the songs that you enjoy, you make your own curriculum as a self-taught pianist. And I know there are a lot of other people who watch me who are also teaching themselves how to play piano. I'm here to tell you that you can do it. You have to be really persistent about it. And the more you do it, just like one day it just magically clicks. And so you just keep, you know, learning. You build your own curriculum. You want to learn how to play blues, learn how to play some blues. And they'll teach you like chord progressions. And you may not understand like the theory, like their fancy terminology, like Locrian and Dorian and all that stuff. But you can learn it on YouTube if you want to. But it's basically just saying, oh yeah, if you play your scale like this, here's your normal scale. So as long as I'm playing in this scale, everything that's like doo-doo, it's all gonna like work together with itself. But if I change it to be like, that's a different mode, and they have some fancy name for it. Who cares about knowing the vernacular? As long as you understand what you're, you know, making the pretty sounds that you want to make. You know, so just understand chords, because when you understand chords, they kind of tell you the scale, and you learn things through learning the songs that inspire you. Because if you're forced to play songs that don't inspire you, you're not going to love it. You have to love playing the piano and making music. So whatever song you're inspired, that you love to sing, that you love to play, go look it up and start learning how to play it your way. And then start looking up more songs. And then as you learn things, say, hey, I like this chord progression. Start making up your own songs with it. And have a bunch of fun. And then one day it just magically clicks, and it becomes your second language. You can just like change keys and play whatever, because you're just constantly playing all these different songs. And anytime you find something that's difficult, you're like, oh, there's a point that I'm going to level up. I'm going to keep practicing that because I can't effing do that. So I better make sure I can do that because I used to not have that, be able to, maintain my left hand. Like those kinds of skills to divide things up, that takes time and practice, and you'll get there. Being able to roll, oh my gosh. Learning how to do that was a bitch. And I still practice my rolls all the time. So there's my little point of advice to you all guys. Now we're gonna play some Seminole Wind. Ever since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold. They dig for silver and for gold and leave the empty holes. Way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls and the sawgrass waves, the eagles fly and the otters play in the land of the Seminole. And blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee and all the way up to the canopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the guard. Came and it took its toll, and in the name of the flood control, they made their plans and they drained the land. Now the glades are going dry. The last time I walked in the swamp, I stood upon a cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost cry. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way across the canopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the guard. Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, more oldies. All right. I canceled all of my streaming services because I just don't watch shows anymore. I just love my piano and play with my music studio and do my daily piano stuff and play with my puppy doggies and, do fairy stuff. So it was a waste of money for me to pay for streaming that I'm not using, so canceled all the services. But when I did have Netflix, there's a show called Fubar with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Fortune. Fortune Feimster. She, I don't want to spoil it, you guys, but this song has always floated into my head. This is If You Could Read My Mind by Gordon Lightfoot. If you could read my mind, love. It's such an old song, my mom had it on record. And I used to play it on the record player all the time. But I never thought to sing it or cover it, Never did. But then Fortune Feimster sang it on Netflix. They're in a very funny scene, but she can freaking sing, you guys. And I was like, oh my gosh, she can sing. And she inspired me to look up the chords and lyrics, print it out, and do it. So thank you, Fortune Feemster, for inspiring me to finally learn Gordon Lightfoot, if you can read my mind. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well in a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet. And you know that ghost is me. And I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost that you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind that drugstores sell. When you get to the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. But heroes often fail, and you won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. I'd walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number 2, the movie queen, to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. Got to say, I never thought I could act this way. I've got to say that I just don't get it. And I don't know where we went wrong. The feeling's gone, I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well in a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet. But stories always end. And if you read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you lack. I never thought I could feel this way. I've got to say that I just don't get it. And I don't know where we went wrong. The feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. I do want to say I'm very happy that somebody actually complimented my production value on Twitch there, because I work very hard to make my daily piano pieces, and I do all my own production, like 100%. I master the audio, I take pictures and Photoshop them for the track art that I release every single day, and I have a shotgun microphone underneath the piano, just inches away from the soundboard, so that way when I start flowing, before I can just hit record at the computer here, and I always have raw audio from that shotgun microphone that's at 96,000, and this one too, they're split between the left and right channel, and I use mono. I will copy that left channel, just the shotgun microphone, and double that up, and then work with that mono, and then after I'm done processing with my equalizer bands and getting rid of all the white noise and all that kind of stuff, I don't like to compress. I only compress just the trim, like just a little stuff, just to kind of like those things that kind of peek out. You just trim that, and then I use a multi-track and use the volume to kind of adjust the quiets to the louds. And I don't super compress for volume because I like it when pianissimo is pianissimo, and I like it that when I have my music, I can put like one click up on the volume and it's very quiet. I don't like it how now the moment I just go one click up from mute, it's already like freaking loud. It's like if I want it loud, I'll turn it up to loud, but sometimes I want my music just to be very faint, like because I'm just meditating and it's just like there really quiet. Just let quiet be quiet already, you guys. So I process my audio to try and capture the beauty of the grand piano in all of its glory. It's never going to compare to actually being here in person, feeling it while you're listening to it. But I try my best to capture that essence, and I'm still like tweaking around and just being like, what can I do to make it sound more like it sounds when I'm sitting here playing it? We're chasing it as audio files. And I do have a beefier computer, and I probably could start recording at the full-on 120,000 hertz 32-bit floating, but that takes a lot of space. And the 32-bit floating, it does something with the overstretching and being able to move things down. So I'm old school, and I keep things at the 24-bit with the 96,000 hertz and process down the MP3s to 44.1 16-bit, and then upload it to YouTube using a screen recorder of the MP3 playback, and then YouTube is even more compressed, and then YouTube Live and all the other live streams are even more compressed. And I think it all sounds like crap how the more it gets compressed. In my day, MP3s were considered low quality compressed music. Now that's considered high quality because everybody's used to Spotify and streaming quality. So the MP3 downloads that I provide, they're high quality, but to me, they're still low quality. So when I upload into Patreon, because Patreon, they're freaking awesome. They have a player that you can upload your audio to because there's a lot of podcasters, and they let you upload the full-on waveform. So the actual player in Patreon, I upload the 96,000 waveform into that, and then the clickable link to download is the MP3, because those waveforms are huge files. They're gigantic. And then when you compress it down to MP3, then it becomes like a few gigabytes that are whatever. There's a lot to it. And I keep going down the rabbit hole to learn more and more and more and more. You don't have to go to school to learn to this stuff, you guys. You just have to just like look it up. Go down the Reddit forums, go to the School of YouTube, go to your local library and pick up books. Read. And then F around and find out. Spend your money, just buy yourself a computer, buy yourself some sort of interface and microphone. It doesn't have to be the best, it has to be whatever you can afford, because every microphone will sound good when you find its hot spot and where you want to record at. And then from there, you have to, because the shotgun microphone is very bass heavy, so I have to, adjust the equalizer bands a certain way. And, piano exists in the mid, so you dip that. But if you have like a cardioid microphone, it might be more brilliant because it's more mid-high heavy. Okay, sorry, I keep going off an ADHD brain. No, we are not gonna. Yeah, okay, we'll sing love songs. It's you. Yeah, you want this. Okay. shines through the rain. A whole life so lonely, and then come and ease the pain. I don't want to lose this feeling. Oh. Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Or is this burning an eternal flame? All right, we sang the love song. I do not do classical because I am not classically trained. I am a self-taught pianist, and I just play by ear and just make up my own stuff and just improvise everything on the fly. So when I play that song again, it won't go that way. It'll just go something like that. I just do like generic chords and twiddly-doos between things, and I just make up my own songs and make up my own cover arrangements. If you do like classically trained and you want to find that, you should look up Sangha Nuna. She is incredible. She can play anything and pull up the sheet music and play it. Like, that lady is freaking genius, and she improvises and does jazz. Sangha Nuna, that's who you're looking for if you want classical. If you're looking for somebody who's self-taught and raw and just does what I do, then you're in the right place. But if you want like Beethoven and Chopin, Sangha Nuna. Somebody on Twitch there asking me if I can play classical stuff, and they always do that because people can see a self-taught pianist from a mile away, and so I just tell them, nope, I can only do me, but there's a billion people who do classical. They're everywhere. You can go find them. Only I can do me. Nobody can do me. So on that note, I'm gonna finish off with my version of Blue from Cowboy Bebop by Yoko Kanno, originally sung by Mai Yamane. Seen a bluer sky. Yes, I can feel it reaching out and moving closer. There's something about blue. I asked myself what it's all for. You know the funny thing about it, I couldn't answer. No, I couldn't answer. Things have turned a deeper shade of blue, and images that might be real may be illusion, and kept flashing off and on. amongst the stars. You know they really aren't so far. I feel so I wanna know. Please don't wake me from this dream. It's really everything it seems. I am so free. There's no black and white in the blue. Everything is clearer now. Life is just a dream, you know. It's never ending. Yes, I'm ascending. I like to see your classical musicians and AI do that, make up their own version and sing and play like that. I am a human. I taught myself. I am amazing and I know it and I know my worth, and so should you. All of you who are also self-taught musicians out there trying your best to learn your craft. Keep at it. Don't let those trolls and haters make you feel like you're any less because you're not classically trained. Okay? Peace.